Hey guys, today we'll be reviewing few replays sent to me by our channel mascot, Lowering Expectations, from Union Clan. He is in his Conway, and the next replay we watch will be in FV4005, so kind of covering the new branch of British tank destroyers and how they're played or how they shouldn't be played rather. Okay, and so let's talk about this tank. It has a hull of a Centurion 7-1 and a gun that makes all Conqueror drivers jelly. I mean, it is really amazing gun with 400 some alpha and 6.7 second reload, and as he comes up takes his first shot and bounces. Now remember this, he bounced his first shot on a KV5. Now, not saying anything would change, but there is something called butterfly effect, which you will see come in play at the end of this game. So now, our lowering has taken a traditional TD spot, or attempted to, as none of his mediums went to protect A. And now what that means is he can get spotted, and enemy Patton, which has a really respectable view range, combined with that M41 Bulldog, they're pressuring him from the A side. He can't go up there any longer. He needs to deal with them first on ground. And you will see this is where this battle turns very interesting. Right here we get to see Conway's backing up speed, about 15 kilometers exactly. So it's not good, it's not bad, it's very respectable. 15 is really good, but you would want higher because you want to peak shots and then get back quickly. So, and this reload is really good. This 6.7 seconds reload, as I said, I think this gun should have been on the Conqueror. I don't know why Conqueror gun doesn't seem as snappy as this one, but certainly, yeah. And that Patton really bled a lot of hit points as he was crossing using those bridges towards lowering, and now has his team on the other end of the map by C-Cap is just getting demolished by enemy, leaving these 3 guys versus 6, soon to be 2 guys versus 5. Now, he has a mod 1 on his team, not that he will really be that much effective, but hey, he has a kill to his name, and that's all good. He adds another kill as CDC YOLO's mod 1, and now mod 1 is gonna just assume he has all the armor of the world and try to make it cross as he finds out what German armor looks like in form of E75. I would say E75 is definitely the king of tier 9 heavies. I mean, if a tier 8 faces it, you cannot touch it anywhere, especially with the Russian guns, like with 175 millimeters of pen. Yeah, you're gonna need to get lucky with your APCR. Now, as I said before, it has really good DPM on Conway. Look how fast Keegan is gonna burn down this E75 as he approaches him. With 400 alpha, it's not that much stopping as he, low rolls sometimes below 400. It's very respectable, and of course, since enemy kind of misses, you also have higher penetration than E75, so you can just get right through them. And this gun is a stock gun, so it gets APCR as premium ammunition. Let's say if you were using the top gun of Conway, your premium ammunition would be hash, I believe. So he shuts him down using a few rounds of APCR and really well aimed shots as E75 approached him. But now he has a big problem. That is 2 guys capping. One has capped B successfully, and it is the same KB5. You know, I'm also surprised how the camo is working on this big barn of a tank. I mean, it is a Centurion hull, so all my Centurion tanks don't have this good of a camo. And plus that turret that adds to the height of the tank, that should have less. But we don't have time because he is about to run out of supremacy points, and as red is earning, sees KV5 on 425 HP, aims in and rolls 356. Now, he wasn't gonna roll high enough to kill him, but remember what I said? The first shot he took on that KV5, yeah. If he would have connected that one shot, who knows? Butterfly effect. One thing would lead to another, and he would have killed that KV5 sooner. But regardless, kind of a little heartbreak. While Keegan is grinding Convey, he had a lot of masteries. I'm just picking a few of them which I found to be kind of entertaining. Maybe not to him as he ended the battle with that loss, but probably to us. That ending was not expected. A similar battle is gonna happen on, what is this map called? Not Dead Rail. It is called. Okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Goldwill. Goldwill. Yes. Yes, Goldwill. Okay. So now he has graduated to FV405, the tier 10 of this line, and right by him is a Badger. Yep. Of course, we can't exclude Badger from the conversation because it's a crate tank, but it is a tier 10 sitting at top of the branch. I mean, not really a branch, but it should have been a tech tree tank. But let's talk about that later. I have a Badger replay that we could discuss about. It's amazing. Well, in a way that how tough it is. And these two tanks, FV405, is quite different. Even though it's Centurion hull with a big old turret, but this one gets autoloader. Now, I'm not exactly sure how high this autoloader rolls. Let's see the first shot. Keegan puts it in E75. Oh, okay, track, that's alright. See, alright, so yeah, we can say, 460 alpha? And, wow, well, that E75 went down relatively fast, but even though that's a good news to the Greens, but position-wise, they have lost a significant advantage, as towards the right side of the map, the cave side, tend to be a higher value position, because you can see the overall map better. And in this case, when reds are rushing in, of course you can get few shots in, but since they're now hull down in front of you, like this T-54 soon will be, Keegan doesn't really have any options. He cannot run away. And wouldn't you hate to get the battery notification like that as your team is getting slaughtered? Anyways, now Keegan's looking up to HE that waffle. I mean, also, did you notice he only rolled 500 or something? And this new British TDs also have this consumable which allows you to not high roll or not get an average HE roll on these paper tanks, which would be immensely useful if it ever gets added to the Grillet line, because that would make a whole lot of difference, wouldn't it? So kind of a similar situation here as he's looking through this. Maybe that's not a viable option, as he's looking now at putting his two shots into FV183. Now 4.8k damage done. it is going to be a loss. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a win by any stretch of imagination, but it is going to be another loss. But you can totally see how flexible this tank is, because even though Keegan is running um, only one repair kit, he will be able to get all of his clips um, off of that bat chat. I mean, if his team survived a little bit longer, and maybe he could have gotten over 7k damage as he closes this battle with 6.5 and few minutes to go, but runs out of hit points and teammates. So this has been just well, just an overview, sort of overview of this British branch. Of course, you guys know the tier 8 one. Everybody is loving it, and I would say play that as soon as you can. It won't get nerfed in the next patch. Well, it might, but people are saying not. So it will probably stay around at its current stage of OP DPM with his hash gun. And a lot of people are also saying about FE405 that it's really easy to get the 3k average damage mark. You just need to get 2 clips out and that will do it. But of course, you need the teammates. You need the positioning.